It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 14th. It is also the second Saturday of the month, which means it's May I Scraplift You. So I am still playing along with 30 days of sketches. And our sketch today is from Allison. She's Allie Space to Craft. So I will have her information linked down below. And then I am scraplifting Elaine King, who actually is going to have a sketch coming up soon as well. And she is Chid Kids Crafty Creations. So you can see the sketch on the top and then her layout on the bottom. So she followed the sketch fairly closely, with the exception of she has one photo instead of two photos. But she's got the two strips of paper at the top. It looks like she has two strips of paper at the bottom instead of the one. And she has done her title where it is, and then her embellishment clusters where sorry, I think I pushed the wrong button. Where the stars are her embellishment clusters, which are butterflies. So I went in my stash and I was looking for a one photo that needed to be done. And I really was looking for a portrait or a landscape photo like she had used. But what I found that I had one photo of to tell one story was going to be a portrait photo. So this is actually a screenshot. I don't know about you, but I tend to get a lot of my pictures that are of my kids or from my kids as screenshots of their Instagram. And so my daughter with the youth group went to Steubenville, which is a big youth group convention, and she just had the best time. And I don't have a ton of pictures. This was the only one that she really posted, and it's kind of a good collage of pictures. The only bummer part to it is I believe that some of the pictures that she had got were from other people, and they're kind of pixelated. So when she added them, it's really not the greatest picture, but it was the first time she went to this convention and she was so moved and she had such a good time. I just really felt like it needed to have a layout in our family album. So I went into my Bible journaling items and I started with a paper pad. And this paper pad I actually got at Michael's. It was one of their hot buys. And it is a recollection and it just says Bible journaling. So I pulled all of my papers from there. So I had pulled a white piece of cardstock thinking that I was going to use that as my background as well. To me, it looked like she used a white piece of cardstock, but if you look at it a little bit closer, her photo is definitely matted in white cardstock, and you do see it kind of pop off of the background. So that makes me think that maybe it wasn't truly white. So I also wanted to back my photo in white cardstock, and I wanted to do that thicker border like she had done. And so when I put it on the white cardstock, I realized that's not really going to work. So instead, I'm going to take that white cardstock and I am going to use it as one of my layering pieces up at the top. So I decided to go with this kind of like wild painted background paper. I felt like it really helped with all of the colors and all of the busyness of the photo. And so I went ahead and used that as my background. And then I just picked a couple of other pieces from the paper pad to use as the top and bottom. So I did two pieces down at the bottom, just like she did. I have two torn pieces up at the top, but I just felt because I had used that white piece that it just like it was drawing too much attention. So one of the papers has some border strips on it. So I went ahead and added one up at the top that says blessed. And so that's bringing in some black, and I'm going to do that with some of my embellishments. So I have a ton of Bible journaling embellishments that I just keep for when I Bible journal. So I pulled all of those out. They did lots of musical praise worship, and so I really liked the cassette tape, and it says Jesus is my jam. And I just thought that was the best. So I knew I had to use that. There is kind of some group pictures of the girls. And so this heart says God chick, which I thought was cute. There's another sticker down there that's got two girls on it, and it says rejoice together. I got a Bible on here. I added, right now I'm adding a couple of puffy stickers, which I don't use a ton in my Bible. So I thought this was definitely a good choice to use. And I got my title from the puffy stickers as well. So my title is Everlasting Love, and it is up there where the title is located. And then I'm going to just finish it off with these puffy stickers. Whoops, as I knock something down. I was thinking they're Illustrated Faith. That's where the puffy stickers are, but the cross stickers, yes, they are Illustrated Faith as well. They are their basics. So, just seeing if they had a date on them, but I don't see one. So I'm just finishing it off, making sure that I get a cross in each of the clusters. And that is going to do it for this layout. So make sure you check out the playlist, see what everybody else is doing with this sketch, gives Allison some love, and then head down and look at the list of everybody playing along with me Scraplift You, and see who everybody else is scraplifting, and definitely give Elaine some love. So I will have her information linked down below. If you have any questions, just let me know, and remember to wear your crown, and I will see you later. Bye.